From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Miami Dolphins. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tua now on first down. And throw right side complete to Parker. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Mike 54. It's a party now. Woo! Right there, 54.
On second down, Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now, a very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Tua to try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Parker. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Mike 34. Coming. 34 is the Mike.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's third down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Shift. Watch the shift.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Tua to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
so many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Tua going to throw. They'll roll him out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Forced out to his left. That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's get off the field. Rush in. Rush in. Go Mike 34. Mike 34. I got you. I got you.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tua Tagovailoa making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown at his NFL debut. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Yeah, way to go. That's what
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Dolphins 14, Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Sliding out of the pocket. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked picked off around the 27. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. A quick hitter complete. It's Parker. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play action. It's Newton. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29-yard
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Parker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
17 yards, but it's 3rd down.
Watch the shift.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Henry's got it out on the left side. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, here's Newton. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Flush to his right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight. He doesn't mind running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Being chased out left. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Parker. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, here we go.
From midfield, here's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Back to the air, Newton on second down. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Newton. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go.
They can't hang with us. Hey, switch gears.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
54's mine. 54.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Patriots get a score closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now.
Patriots 14.
Bailey Staley now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the gun, it's Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Check Mike. Check Mike.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Smith with a first down and more.
Oh, we got plenty of
take
fun,
it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 33 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Parker. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards the pickup there.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Tua. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
My game. We don't want this. Check.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On play action, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on, D.
Tua sets up to pass it, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Newton on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
No gain on this defense.
From the 50, Newton. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards, a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Here I come again.
To throw is Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that will make this a 4-point game.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance.
And now the rookie's free. 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Dancing to his left. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 24-yard line.
Right there in the middle, 55. Focus, defense, focus. 55.
They fake the give. Newton eluding the pressure right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Here's Carter now on the return, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time.